Now let's talk about the other big story that is making headlines across the country. Is insulting institutions of the state the new normal in Indian politics? We first had the Army Chief, General Bipin Rawat, being criticized when he stood behind his man, Major Leetul Gogoi, who was accused of using a civilian as a human shield. But it seems that some boundaries have now been crossed irretrievably. You had a Congress leader calling the Army Chief a sadak ka gunda.
Person like Amit Shah makes a statement about Mahatma Gandhi. I think that merits far more attention, than what a person like Sandeep Dixit says. And I'm sad that that is something we have not taken, because I think if Amit Shah rethinks about what he said, comes out and says what he said is wrong and apologizes, it will send a good message to the nation and to the international community.
Really here is that, does the Army Chief have a license given by this government or given by his own thinking to make such completely outrageous and controversial statements?
An attempt to malign and discredit the Army Chief by a certain section. A livid government has asked if this is a view endorsed by the Congress, considering that this is not the first time the Army Chief has been in the crosshairs of their leaders.
जो हमारे जवान हैं, जिन्होंने अपना खून दिया है, जम्मू कश्मीर में जिन्होंने अपना खून दिया है, जिन्होंने हिंदुस्तान के लिए सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक किया है, उनके खून के पीछे आप छुपे हुए हो, उनकी आप दलाली कर रहे हो। ये बिल्कुल गलत है। हिंदुस्तान के सेना ने हिंदुस्तान का काम किया है, आप अपना काम कीजिए।
The present Army Chief says that this is an innovative, when you fight a dirty war, you need innovative measures, and he's commended the officer, and he says he wants the people to fear the army.
I'm sorry, he's wrong.
The Army Chief is wrong.
Absolutely wrong. We are not fighting a dirty war. You're fighting your own people. Your people have got grievances. You have to address those grievances. I'm amazed that the Army Chief should say we're fighting a war against our own people.
The outrage forced Rahul Gandhi to finally break his silence.
कि कांग्रेस पार्टी के एक नेता ने आर्मी चीफ के बारे में बयान दिया है, ये बिल्कुल गलत है। आर्मी चीफ हिंदुस्तान के सेना का चीफ है और उसके बारे में राजनीतिक लोगों को कोई कमेंट करने की जरूरत नहीं।
But if the Congress Vice President believes the army should be kept away from politics, will he act against his party man for doing exactly that? We wait for answers. Bureau Report, India Today. Atul Anjan, National Secretary of the CPI, is joining us in the People's Court. Shazia Elmi of the BJP and Mr. Tom Vadakkan of the Congress, who I want to ask the first question to. But naturally, Mr. Vadakkan, don't you think that this at least merits action against Sandeep Dixit?
Well, Padmaja, the tirade started at about 8 o'clock. Not only on your channel, the demand was that Rahul ji must speak on the matter. It's a sensitive issue. And he has spoken in a public meeting. He has categorically distanced himself, his party and all of us from the statement. We hold the Indian Army in great respect. Now, what has been uttered, he has apologized for it, he's withdrawn the statement. Now, what more do you want on this issue? Now, I would also like to
act against people who are obviously making statements that run counter to your party's ideology, as you yourself say.
Padmaja, let me complete. I'm also running a counter narrative on what the then aspirant Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, said. He said, traders take more risk than soldiers. I did not hear any apology from any party. I did not hear anything from the party side. It was just part of the narrative that was going on. Second, Mr. VK Singh tweeted against the then chief, General Dalbir Singh, and called him a dacoit. I, nor our party, heard any denial. The then INB minister was silent on the matter when he was asked on this issue.
Okay, I'll let Shazia Elmi respond to that.
Some remarks.
Shazia Elmi,
the party disowns that remark.
It's fair game.
I think that's
Everyone makes a comment on the army chief. Why should the Congress be any different?
Well, I don't think it's fair game at all. And I think what has been said not once, but Rahul Gandhi himself was the one who talked about Khoon ki dalali. Soon after, it was Sanjay Nirupam and Arvind Kejriwal who asked for surgical strike and the evidence of the same. Now, it's okay to attack Modi government. I understand you have to make political claims. But to undermine your own army, your own sovereignty, your own country, only because of political gains, I think is extremely unfair. And this is a conflict situation. We're seeing a terrible time. It's very nasty across the border, as we all know. Something pernicious is going on. And
exactly. And Atul Anjan, it just gives a handle to the propagandists.
So, I know
of all things, you've had Sandeep Dixit's statement picked up by Pakistani newspapers for propaganda against the country. Atul Anjan, don't you think action should be taken?
Fight your face. I don't think this is fair game. I think some things are sacrosanct. This is one of them.
Madam Padmaja, I just ask her to stop, then I speak. She goes on speaking.
That happened.
Okay, Atul Anjan, respond.
No. What is the point of now? Ask her to stop. No. She has come with a prefabricated,
let Atul Anjan respond.
Statement, so she has to read out. I think, Padmaja ji, this issue has to be now clinched. Some people have said in the past, I think that we should restrain ourselves making any comment on the military and the high officials of the military. But at the same time, I expect that in our political system, the democratic system, the government is the final thing. The senior officials of the military should not speak in political terms. They should confine to their duties.
Who spoke in political terms?
India Today debate.
Who spoke in political terms?
Spoken in the past.
Are you saying the army chief spoke political?
Those who have
politically?
Those who have spoken no, I don't want to. No, I don't. No, many of the officers have made many questions. I just want to say, let us not
Don't make general sweeping comments.
To make such type of comments.
Which serving army officer has made a political comment?
No, I just want to come another point. I just want to come another point.
No, first you clarify this point.
You are
saying that the army has opened itself up to this kind of criticism because some officers have made some political comments.
No, Padmaja.
Please tell me who.
You cannot put a pistol on my... No, just a minute. You cannot put a... No, don't put a pistol on my head. You are just listen me.
No, similarly, sir, you cannot make sweeping statements without corroborating them.
You are discussing this issue. When the father of... No. I am making sweeping statements. There are some certain statements which was having political motives. We should not go. We should not do it. We should not go in future.
When has the army spoken politically? When has the army made a political statement?
You have all records quoted. You are.
I contradict you. I say that the army has not made a political statement.
You are having all
it is your claim. You corroborate it now.
They have done in the past. They have in the past. You go through with your own records. You don't go through with your own records.
I do not have that record. Do you have a record to make this statement?
No, I'm just saying. Why? What I said final. What I said. Nobody should make any political comment, any comment on Indian army. Let them refrain from all this. That is the need of the hour. That is the time demand from everybody. Please stop this discussion. I say, if I make any comment, I will never do it. My party.
That is fabulous. So you think that Prakash Karat was ill-advised to write in the CPM mouthpiece where he said that the army is now speaking as the mouthpiece of the government?
Prime Minister also.
You admit that he was ill-advised?
I say Prime Minister also made a refrain. The traders are more taking risk. No, I don't.
So you answer my question on Prakash Karat. Prakash Karat 4 days ago and Brinda Karat today itself. Brinda Karat today said what the army chief has said is outrageous and he should exercise self-censorship.
No. Are you anchor? No. Are you? No. Are you an anchor or a Supreme Court judge because you are having a camera and so you are putting me in dock? Listen it.
No, I am not putting you in the dock. I am putting you in the dock for what you have said. Nobody is putting a gun to your head, Mr. Anjan. I am just asking, just like...
motive I understand. You are ready to denigrate the father of the nation. That you can. You have a liberty. You can malign him. You can abuse the father of the nation like anything. Like anything. Why you have not discussed about the clever Bania?
Of course we have. We have. We spoke about it. So I will keep waiting for you to wake up and watch us and realize whether something that we had done on Saturday should be redone on Monday. Anyway, I don't want to get into this futile discussion, Mr. Anjan. You're still not answering my question. You're still not answering my question.
I am answering when the Sandeep has withdrawn, apologized, when the senior leader, Vice President Rahul ji has apologized and said he should not say why you want, why this BJP president has not apologized.
Okay, very good point. All right, Shazia Ilmi, when an apology has been made, when Sandeep Dixit has said that it was badly thought out, then why are you still persisting?
Mr. Narendra Modi should not go to the
You're undermining your own country, your own sovereignty. It's very serious.
He's a Chatur
You have crossed a line. You've crossed a line which should not.
You are undermining the father of the nation. You are undermining the father of the nation. You have no right to show the face to the world.
Dirty, filthy politics.
You are undermining the father of the nation because you were the killer. Because you were the killer of the father of the nation. So you do not want. Your organization was the killer of the father of the nation. So you have a liberty to say Chatur Bania.
I heard General Rawat,
your organization killed Mahatma Gandhi. Your organization killed father of the nation. You killed the father of the nation. So you will abuse him. You will abuse him. Abuse it.
Others back him. Others ask for surgical strikes. What
General Dyer? You are bigger than General Dyer. You killed the father of the nation. You are not the part of the freedom movement. You killed the father of the nation. And now you are 100 चूहे खा के बिल्ली हज को चली. 100 चूहे खा के बिल्ली हज को चली.
You have to call it a day.
100 चूहे खा के बिल्ली हज को चली. हत्यारे अब आप जो है रामधुन गा रहे हैं. गांधी की हत्या करने के बाद रामधुन गा रहे हैं. You are the killer of the Gandhi and now you are trying to sing the Ramdhun.
Okay, again,
it will not be allowed.
This
it will not be allowed.
Pointless, tangential argument that we have gone into. Just a second. Atul Anjan, I will put that question to Tom Vadakkan. Tom Vadakkan, the reason why we are asking whether there will be any action against Sandeep Dixit is because this is not the first time. You have the army brought into the crosshairs of political parties, including the Congress, in the recent past. We had someone as senior as Mr. Chidambaram saying just last week where he said that for the army chief to say that India is fighting a dirty war is ill-advised. He should do a rethink. What has been done in Kashmir is making people get alienated. There was not even a censure then. And then you have a Sandeep Dixit who has been censured, but there is no action. It only gives rise to the belief that there is this concerted campaign with the occasional slap on the wrist. Mr. Vadakkan.
Padmaja, I'm again being forced to repeat what I said. Mr. VK saying your present minister calls the then army
the country's
chief
minister.
A dacoit.
Not my personal minister, but yes.
Let me complete. We apologize at the highest level. I was one of the first person who distanced, when you asked me on television, we distanced our position from him. We reprimanded him and he withdrew it. He withdrew his statement, apologized. Now what more do you want? When VK Singh makes a statement to the same effect, calls the then army chief a dacoit, there is no reaction at all. Now as to the question of the BJP spokesman raising issues on the surgical operation, Congress President, Vice President applauded the surgical operation. Let me put that on record. But surgical operations are not stand-alone. We have done it earlier. 60 years we have done many surgical operations, but we did not paste posters for an election victory.
Shazia Ilmi, you started the politicization and opened up the army to this kind of political scrutiny.
That is a role of constructive opposition that Atal Bihari Vajpayee as a leader of opposition did. At that point of time, we can learn and cite that example. Instead of doing just the reverse and putting our own government down, putting our own army down. Please see.
You are responsible for Kargil. Why you are speaking all that? You are responsible for Kargil.
With Major Gogoi and
you are responsible for Kargil.
As a human shield was done in a very specific context. We all know what the context is. When General Rawat made the statement, the civilians must fear, it was in the context of establishing law and order in a situation which has gone awry. Do you please see that?
No, Shazia Almi, the question to you was that politicization of the army has happened by every party.
What the Jammu and Kashmir
including you
doing?
And which is why for us to now talk about how the army has been opened up to political scrutiny is futile. You are equally guilty, says the Congress. Shazia Almi.
No, I don't think the army has. See, when in Bangladesh, when the Bangladesh war happened, the war of East Bengal, East Pakistan, it was Atal Bihari Vajpayee who applauded the role of Indira Gandhi and the role she played along with Mukti Bahini and called her Durga. That was the role.
There was another
opposition, and Indira Gandhi used it, tom-tommed it to the fullest, to the hilt, so to speak. And that was it.
Of solidarity then why not now?
That was no, remember, listen, the army, who does army report to? Eventually, it is the topmost political executive of the country. It works in tandem. So just because it is Narendra Modi ji at the head of affairs and the Prime Minister,
on Kargil,
and we have a responsible, obedient,
I repeat, we talked about an intelligence failure. There was no criticism of the army.
Does it mean that we will see evidence of surgical strikes
but we never criticized it? All we maintained was it was an intelligence failure.
Okay, just a second. Important point that you make. So tell me this, Tom Vadakkan, when there was solidarity at the time of the India-Bangladesh conflict, when there was solidarity in the time of the Kargil conflict, then why now? Why did politics become so cynical that now we're into name calling? And if you must do name calling, do it to each other. You're all politicians. Why are you dragging the army chief and the army into it, Mr. Vadakkan?
Padmaja, let me be very candid. We have supported every blessed move this government has made. We had a delegation go with the government. We did not, I repeat, have any dialogue with the separatists. We supported the government at every level. Here this issue became political because they decided to put up posters all over Lucknow and Uttar Pradesh claiming that the surgical operation that was conducted was their personal victory. Bangladesh was a victory for India. And yes, Vajpayee had that statesmanship to support us. And we are proud of the Indian Army, but don't make it an NDA achievement. Army's achievement, the life that has been lost, body bags have arrived. But we have always been of the army. Surgical operations, this is not a standalone. This is not a standalone. Surgical operations have happened earlier.
Okay, if I can come in at this point, a simple point. Tom Vadakkan, Atul Anjan, Shazia Almi, if at any point you do want to put up posters, would you much rather that you put up posters applauding and siding with the army, or call them names? Whatever has to be done, politics will continue. That is the job of political parties. Do it by all means. But just leave the army and its people out of it.
What is the India Today position on about Mahatma Gandhi was a Chatur Baniya?
Mr. Anjan, we'll have that debate at length on another day. Unfortunately for us, I have time constraints, and I think I would tell you my view if it was pertinent to the debate we are having right now. But Mr. Anjan, thank you very much for joining us. Thanks also to Shazia Almi and Tom Vadakkan. I'm afraid completely out of time, but Mr. Anjan, any other time we would be willing to talk about that issue as well. Thanks very much for having joined us in the People's Court. You've heard all sides. The decision, as always, is up to you. This is the place you get your right to be heard. Thanks for watching.